top of your backswing, you're going to wait for the click. The faster you swing it back, the longer it takes to click. The smoother you take it back, the quicker it clicks. There's one at the top, one at the impact, and one when you finish. So if you just follow the clicks, you should produce a golf swing with good rhythm. In the beginning, we get a lot of resistance because a lot of guys say it's too slow. The reality is, if you just open up your mind and make a couple of swings with it, I've seen not one, hundreds now, where guys have just simply slowed down their swing. They've waited for the click, they set the club in better positions at the top of their backswings that's a lot more consistent, and they're hitting the ball way better than they've ever hit it before. The reality is we're not, this really is more about timing than technique, because we do believe there's maybe a bit more in timing than technique. I mean, there's a complete variation in technique that works, but the common thread through all of it is all those varied techniques have good timing. Certainly this can help you a little bit with technique as well. If you're swinging the club too flat, it won't click. So you need to try and maybe get your swing up a little bit steeper in order to get it to click. Another thing that it helps with is the length of your golf swing, because I've seen a lot of people over the years that swing the club too short, and instead of changing the swing click to make it click, rather just turn so that it does click at the top of your swing. The reality is this thing does everything for all types of golfers. The fact that it does different things for different golfers. For a beginner golfer, it helps you find the correct position at the top of your backswing, and from the very beginning you have an idea of timing. Most people I've seen over the years battle with timing, and it's not something really that you can teach. Higher handicap golfers have a snatch instinct where they try and bring the club down just too fast and they lose control of it. They don't have the time to practice, so their hand action is not as good. So they need to get the club back to the ball, and if they follow the clicks, it gives them more time to get back to the ball. A lot of professional golfers that I've seen, it helps with their transfer, because their transfer can be very violent at times. So it certainly helps with their transfer. And to practice the same thing for 8 hours a day is the most crucial thing of becoming a successful golfer. With a swing click, you can actually do that. You set the club in exactly the same position every single time, so it creates tremendous muscle memory. For me, one of the great things about the swing click is the ability to actually go on the golf course. I've often found I've hit the ball well on the range, but really struggled on the golf course. And really, it's I don't feel it's a technique thing. I think it's purely a timing thing. And I've seen this with a lot of golfers over the years as well. I can actually now go out and play practice rounds, go and play rounds of golf with my friends, where I can wear the swing click in the round of golf, and I can get exactly the same results on the range that I do, or on the golf course like I do on the range. So it's been a tremendous insight into taking my tempo from the range onto the golf course, because often I'd hit the ball well on the range and expect to hit the ball well on the golf course, and I'd end up being a little bit on the quick side. Now I don't have to worry about that, because I can just I concentrate on the click. If I hear the click, I know I'm in a good position, I can hit the ball the way I need to.